bro, I literally just finished the video, but I'm making another one because this is a celebration video. I did a lot of celebrating in that one. I didn't really do a lot of, but whatever. But this one is really like, let's take a picture for the fucking John type shit. You know what I mean? Like, I am so proud of you, Khadid. Like, bro, if I could cry, I'd cry. Let me look at the charts. Not in that kind of way, but like, let me see what went down. Oh, price just is going down. I love it. Wait, would it give you? Sorry, this is not what this video is about. But of course, nothing new. Nothing new. Nothing new. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, sorry. No, but I just wanted to talk about this, or I guess this, take a picture of it or something. Like, that's awesome, dude. And it's like, I've done this before. It's not, it's weird because it's just so like, bro, like, it's not real. Obviously, this is all demo, but it's like, that's me, yo. That's me. Nobody else. No YouTube tutorial, no live trading videos, no Signal, no Discord group, no nothing. And it's not to say that I really like relied on those all throughout this. Like, my whole entire goal and journey was always to be independent and to be able to make money on my own. So that's kind of it. But it's like, you know how many, bro, it's just, I worked so hard after all of these years. Like, we 2.5 years into this journey, and it's like, bro, I don't know when I could have imagined this happening to me. Like, to be $1,000 in profits again. Like, this type of shit that make you wanna screenshot it and send it to your friends, bro. Like I wanted to screenshot this or take a picture of it and send it to my friend because she's been like low-key like keeping up with me, asking about my trading and just emotionally, supporting me. And I kind of wanted to like take a picture of this and show her like, yo, when I'm not tilting and da da da, like I can make money. Send me your money. I'll make it. I'll make you money. No guarantees. Like, money will be blown. Not like intentionally, but like but yeah, it's just such a beautiful thing, and I've blown my account 2 other times and they both reached the $1,000 mark. So this is something that's awesome, but it's not, I'm privileged to say that it's not something like, oh my god, popping bottles. First of all, it's demo, but second of all, it's like, I've been here before. I just have never been able to maintain it. And that's what this run is. This run is redemption. And, that does put a lot of pressure on you as a trader to never make mistakes and to, let me exit out of this. Because I was on this, just had it, what? Just had it up. But price is dropping. But yeah, price dropped. I'm so happy. But yeah, no, we're clearing this up. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Order filled. Like, no. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I just want to talk, bro. Like, it's like I'm breaking records, bro. This shit make me want to listen to Doyle, and I will listen to Doyle, bro. Like, bro, I'm breaking records. Like I'm really doing the shit that I knew was possible, but to see myself doing it is like, whoa. You know what I mean? Like, I've never grown an account before like this. I'd never grown an account before like this. There was one time I had $1,000, and then I accidentally did a trading error, but it wasn't related to my trading, so it was like $1,000 account. I lost $400 in one day because of just me not understanding Iron Beam software and me thinking this NinjaTrader, bruh. I'm so glad that my ass is back on NinjaTrader or Tradeovate or whatever. Just their platform is so much better, bro. Like, it's actually ridiculous. Like the fact that I left, I'm not upset about it because I left for a reason. I wanted to trade on TradingView and I had a NinjaTrader account. I didn't have a Tradeovate account. In Iron Beam, you could do that. And then, so I was like, oh my God, yeah, oh my God, awesome. And then it wouldn't work. Like, some days it'll work, like a good amount, but then it wouldn't work. And then it was just a lot, bro. But regardless of that, I was on that account, the $1,000 account. I lost 400, so I had 600 remaining. And so I was just like, all right, I'm gonna try to grow this. I'm just like as a way for me to like learn and practice. And bruh, hold on, bruh, I just want to show you this because this was just how it used to be. So my monthly earnings. So does it show you? Oh, it's just mad. Okay. Yeah, so this is February earlier this year. This was the $600 account. In 1 month, I made $51. Oh my God. Then in March, this was like my best month, but a very extremely emotional month. Like that trade right there, that 157, not a trade I should have taken. That 102 loss, not a trade I should have taken. But it looks amazing. Like, oh my God, look at all those greens. All the rest of the trades are cool. But yeah, but and then April, oh my God, bro. Just bad, bro. Just bad. But then you saw me coming through. It was just bad. And then June was this okay, May? Bruh, I say May was like a really solid month because if I was emotional, I can't remember, but that was like a really solid month. And it was so funny because then, because it was only a $91 month, I was like, I wasn't happy. So yeah, so this was probably like the best month I had. Like, I was just being really responsible. Break even days, break even. I just remember these days just so frustrating. And then tilting on Fridays because of the fact that we were breaking even. Yeah. But yeah, and then let's move on to June. June was actually a not so bad month, which is funny. It's really funny because I got so tilted, so emotional. But then we somehow ended up being like break even, basically, just down 25 cents. That was just funny. And then yeah, this was the tilted month. Real quick. So as you can see, nothing but reds except for this one green John, bro. It's crazy. I remember this. This was the time when I was trading like how I always did, 1-to-1s. And then I just got so tilted because I was losing so much, like so much at that time. I lost like 3 days in a row, and that's like, I don't know, not to say not common for me, as you can clearly see, but it was more so just like, oh, I lost this time, I don't think I traded, and then I lost again. And then literally, I can't really remember the timeline, but somewhere within this time, I wake up from a nap and I'm like, I need to go for 1-to-2s. And I just remember back testing like a madman, like 400 times this one strategy. It had a 1-to-2, but it had like a 44 to 46% win rate, bro. Logically, math-wise, when you do the calculations, that's not the best, but like that's very much profitable as a 1-to-2 trader. All you need is 40% technically to be profitable. I think the break even is like 35%, so a really low win rate needed. And when I looked at that, because of the I guess lack of success in my ways, I looked at that and I was like, you know what? I need to switch up. I need to go ones and twos. I need to make more bang for my buck. This, that, and the third. So like I mentioned, I back tested over 400 times. I never did that in any strategy. 400 times. Like I stayed up, bro. I was not playing, bro. I was like, all right. And then the Wednesday comes, and this is the first time I'm like broadcasting live on this YouTube channel, like me trading the strategy. And guess what? It hits TP. Talk about the most unrealistic situation ever, bruh. Cause I was hyped. I was like, I just made $140 in one day, bro, and my day didn't barely started. Like, let's go, bruh. The next day, lost. Next day, lost. Oh, and these losses hurt because it hit a 1-to-1. It was close to like a 1-to-2, maybe like a 1-to-1-7, and then it stopped me out. And then these were just regular losses. And then I started getting tilting, so I started to lower my risk. And then this day was so random. I took a random ass trade, random ass strategy. I couldn't even tell you what it was to this day. That's how you know I was tweaking out, bruh. I originally, or with this $23 loss, I was thinking, you know what, I need to lower my risk, and I just need to start going from there, cooking from there. But then after that loss, I don't know, I could not tell you what happened. I like crashed out, bro. Like I crashed out like crazy. And I'm not gonna lie, I talked to ChatGPT about like how I was feeling, like everything, and they were like, you need to take a break. You need to take a 1 to 2 week break, and no charts, no back testing, no content, nothing related to trading, and you just need to chill. And so that's exactly what I did. Like I finally took a break after all of these years. I finally took like a 1 to 2 week break. I took a 2 week break, and I've never taken that before. But it was nice. And then here, July 31st, my B day. This was the first entry that I made with the strategy that I trade now. Within that 2 weeks, the first week I didn't do anything related to trading, nothing, and it felt awesome. And then the second week, it started like trading just started coming to my mind again, and I really had to sit down. I was in my car, bro. I'll never forget that. I was in my car. I ain't gonna lie, I was fried, but I was thinking about myself. I was thinking about everything, and I was just like, bro, like, like all of that, just saying like, what's going on? Like, I need to be myself. I need to, like, it needs to align with me. Like, I don't feel good. I remember saying like, I want fast pace. I want to take multiple trades in a day. I want to win a lot. Like, I want a high win rate, because that's just the kind of person that I am. And I realized doing the 1 to 2s, I was being something that I'm not, but feeling like I have to, because that's what everybody promotes. That's what everybody says makes the most sense. That's what everybody says is the most logical. And I was doing the logical thing, and I felt so fucking miserable to have such a low fucking win rate. I lost 5 days in a row. I've never done that. That's never happened to me in my entire life. Or no, that's dramatic. Or just like with this new wave, because 2025, like that's when I really started to like lock in on my trading skills. I purchased Doyle's Discord, so I had that subscription for like 4 months, and it really did turn my trading around. And so like awesome. So it was like, so to have 5 losing days, like that was like, I was frustrated, dog. So it was like all of these realizations, like multiple trades in a day. That's what I like. I like a high win rate. I don't like to lose a lot, right? So those were the 2 main things. And then I like go on YouTube, and I literally, bro, front page, why I trade with a negative risk reward. Keep in mind, I've never, looked at anything really negative risk reward. The only person I knew was Donvo. And I'm not like one of these haters out here that's like, oh, you do something that's different than me? That's not the way it should be. You're doing it wrong. I was just looking at him when I saw his stop loss. I was like, damn. But then I saw his win rate and I was like, so looking at all of that, I'm like, okay. At this point, I never like was like, but I was like, this was a time when I got that video. Why I trade with the risk reward. It just like it was just something that just it just got to me, and I was like, when I was seeing how their win rates, and I was like, bro, that's exactly what I've been talking about. That's exactly what I've been looking for. And then I did more research. There was a video by Scott Welsh that talked about how a bad risk reward can actually be a good thing for you. And I watched that video, and I liked it because he wasn't like a flashy Lambo type, like, or it was like literally like this oldish dude. And it just felt real. It felt authentic, and it felt like something that I would actually, want to like pursue, because I'm looking at his stats, I'm looking at his data. I'm like, how can you be profitable with a negative RR? And then he's showing me how he's profitable with a negative RR. Now he's algo trading, but I'm still like, algo trading in quotes is like, to my personal opinion, it's kind of harder to do because it's not like you're there yourself. Like, you have to program everything. And so the fact that a negative RR is working, I'm just like, dude, like, I started using it, and I don't know, there's so many things that just kind of fell into place, and it was just so crazy. But anyway, of course, me, I hit the charts, and I started back testing it, and bro, I traded like 100 trades, like over 100 trades. My win rate was a 77%. 77%. I've never, like, whoa, you know? And so that shit really puts things into perspective. I can't remember how long after, but oh, okay. So then on my birthday, as you can see, I back tested the strategy, like how I was doing it. Um 41 times. I took 41 trades. I ended it with a 71% win rate, and it was like, I was just taking trades to take trades. Like, it wasn't really that, like, I was just trying to figure shit out. And it was like, to see myself after all 41 trades still have a 41% win rate. I was just like, whoa, bro, like, that's crazy. Like, regardless of how you look at it, bro, even though that's 41 trades, that's like 29 wins, 12 losses. If you're winning $50 every time you win, and you're losing $100 every time you lose, but you're winning more than you lose at a specific ratio, like the lowest really is like 70%, you're still profitable, right? Like, if everything was like how I trade, right, and every setup that I took was a negative RR setup, it would have been a $250 day at the end of it. All those trades. Now, granted, commissions and fees would take from it, but still profitable, regardless if you look at it. Like, commission and fees are a lot for 41 trades, but even if they took $200 off, that's still profitability. Even if they took $200 and fucking $30 off, that's still profitability. Okay, so you're still profitable. But yeah, this video definitely did take a different direction, but I kind of just like to reminisce about where I was in the past, to show myself and prove to myself that we have improved over all of this time. Like, can we not for like one fucking day, please? Loud as fuck. But yeah, I'm just staring at the account and the fact that it's at $51,000, bro. Like, it's just so crazy to me. $1,000 in profit. Again. It's not a fluke. I'm no fluke. I did it 3 times. I just wanted to. It's like I want to make a video, but then I also just kind of want to like days off and like just think about it. But I want to make a video. I want to talk about this, like, and I've talked about this 20-minute video, but it's like everything came up to this point, and it's like I'm getting closer and closer and closer to being eligible to get a payout. Like this is what I wanted. Like I didn't want to do these prop firm challenges without even proving to myself that I can like grow an account, because I had no proof before. Literally no proof. Nothing like this, especially like for the $600 account, I could say that I grew it up to $700, 750, and then I blew it. And it's not, and personally for me, it was taking a long ass time. Like it took me like a month to get from $600 to seven a month to make $100, bro. It's not us, and it's like some people are okay with that. Some people are cool with that pace, and that's cool. But it's like I'm not some people. I'm Kid. I always have to align with me, or else this shit is just not gonna work. I'm not impressed with making $100 at the end of 1 month. I'm just not. Not with trading. No. So it's like, if I'm not impressed, I'm gonna try to make myself impressed by doing some crazy ass shit, rather than me developing an environment where I can grow my account at a faster pace while still being in, compliance with like our rules, without, going crazy. And yeah, there's a lot of things that I had to learn. I wanted to do by Doyle's strategy to the T. I never wanted to give it any kind of personality like myself, or I should say, like, I never knew how to give it any personality, because I always heard from him like, you got to put your own 2 cents to it. I'm like, I don't know what that means. Like, I don't know. And I always felt guilty about that. Like, I always felt like I'm trading somebody else's system. I'm not doing my own thing. And, somebody who's like me, who's such a go-getter and likes to be independent, it's like the fact that I'm using some random man's strategy online, it's like I don't feel like myself. I can't say that this is mine, right? This is, what I mean? And that was in the back, but it wasn't like crazy, like in the forefront, like getting to me like, oh my gosh, I use somebody else's strategy, I'm not unique. Like that wasn't like the biggest of deals, but that was something definitely that was getting to me. And it was just the growth. Like it just wasn't aligning with me. But I appreciate the teachings. Like I would not be here without Doyle. 100%. 100%. No doubt in my mind. I would not be here without trying to model myself like him, to follow in his path, because we all need a mentor. We all need guidance, especially when we're doing something that no one around us has ever done. There's nobody around me who does this. I don't know a single person who does this for real. Not like me, not especially no one that looks like me, no one that has my kind of upbringing, especially that. Bruh, most of the people that are in the markets that you hear about or talk about, they're Caucasian men. Like, not to say like anything bad about that, what the fuck, but it's more so like they don't look like me and I don't look like them, And while, trading can easily make two people who are come from completely different backgrounds, come together, everyone knows like when you have somebody who looks like you and is pursuing something that you're, pursuing, it's a lot easier for you to connect with, right? You share similar stories, you share similar viewpoints of life, and that's awesome. Like me trying to model after, I don't know, Trader Nick, great trader, great content creator, but it's like he's not coming from where I come from, bro. He's coming from, my father owned a business, so we've kind of always had money, and then I started my own business, and then I made money, and then I got into trading already having money, and now I just use trading to make even more money. That's obviously breezing past it, but that's kind of like his background, versus Doyle's is he came from a family filled with workers, factory workers, poor, poverty. Nobody had no business. Nobody had nothing coming in other than the checks from the job. And then everybody in your family is poor. And so now not only are their pockets empty, but their mindsets are horrible. But he overcame that. And he was like, I'm not trying to be part of the streets. I'm not trying to be scamming niggas. I'm not trying to be, out there, being the plug, on the block. Like, no, bro. Like, fighting for my life, fearing for my life. Always having to clutch it because you never know. Like, he went a different route. People didn't believe in him. And he still pursued it, kept on going. And now he up there. Now the same people who didn't believe in him is calling him, asking him for money. That's something that I can fucking relate to, bruh. That's something that I can relate to. Not verbatim, but it's like, that's a story that I can relate to, bruh. And I remember talking or watching Trader Nick's content, and it's like, yeah, best way, $100, trade 1%. And I'm like, no, bro. Like, no, bro. Like you have money, and that's the perspective that he's coming from, right? Nobody, bruh, calm the fuck down, bruh. You're fucked up. Somebody who has money gonna be trading like, oh my god, I made $1. Even though I know where he's coming from, like, it doesn't matter how much money you're risking or whatever. It's like, if you don't know how to trade, like, you're not about to make money. So start off with a lower amount. That all makes sense. Everybody gets that. But it's like, dude, I'm trying to change my life here. $1, you know? But, and something more realistic, like, oh yeah, I trade like 5 to 10% of my personal account. That's like, all right, now I'm talking to people who are actually knowing. Because if you have no money, bro, and you trying to get into trading so that you can make money, how you about to get the money? Having $100 account, how you about to get the money, bro? How you about to doing that? We got prop firms, but like, you know what I mean? Like this is trying to see some progress. I'm trying to see a paycheck from trading. This has nothing to do with anything that I've been talking about, bro. This video is so random. It's literally just me talking your head off or your ear off or whatever. But yeah, I'm just gonna cut it short because this video could go on forever. But then I also realized, like, this is not for anyone but me. So maybe I can keep on going because I love to talk. Who cares, right? I'm gonna look back at this shit like 2 years from now and be like, yo, like, I remember that day. Like, bro, I used to talk, bro. It's gonna be tough, man. We finna run it up, bro. I'm not about to live in this house, bro. Like, 2 years from now, child, like, I could buy this house. The fuck? 2 years from now, I could buy this house. Like, man, everything's possible, bro. I believe in myself so much. Like, I am not a 9-to-5 worker. I am not, I gotta clock in for 8 hours in this mundane job, in this mundane ass office where I barely see the sun. And I'm doing work that has nothing to do with me. I'm fulfilling somebody else's dreams and goals and giving them my time, my services. And they don't even pay me great like that. Like, and it's like, why am I, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm never going back to that shit, bro. Like, I don't ever want to go back to that shit. The only reason why I can see myself going back is for the benefits, like health insurance. But yeah, like, I'm so happy that I've decided to go this route in my life because wow, Jesus Christ. Wow, how hard it is and difficult to trade and be a trader, and I still have so many things to work on for myself. It's definitely been one of the best life lesson nerves kind of things that's like really helped me mold myself and really helped me understand what I want and what are my downfalls, what are the threats for me, as a person, what my weaknesses are, and I got exposed today about those weaknesses, but I did not let it get to me. And I'm grateful to myself that I'm learning from my mistakes. I'm grateful for myself for really taking this shit seriously, so much so that we're journaling on a regular basis. We're making videos like this. We're looking back and reading our journals. We're analyzing. We're rewatching these videos. And I'm learning from my mistakes. And now looking at it, I've seen so much growth because of it. And it's like, it's just so funny. I've been here for 2.5 years. And it's like, it took me this long to really take trading seriously, like on the journaling side and like reviewing my trades and reading them, because I do it here and there, but it was not consistent. Like it wasn't like, let me go write in my journal about this trade that I took, or like how I was feeling or whatever. And it was just every once in a while here and there, nothing like how it is now. And of course, now looking back, like I wish that I took journaling seriously, because I mean, I don't regret everything, because I felt like, every system works. It's like, it's rather not you work. And, I don't really care to look back and be like, oh my gosh, if I did it, because I love how I trade now. So I I'm just grateful that I'm here and I'm writing in my journal and I'm doing all the things that, professional traders do, because like I'm serious about this, bro. If it's not this, what else, bro? And I don't want anything else, bro. I want this, bro. This is what I want, and so I'm going to fucking get it, bro. I said to myself, I don't care how long it takes. I don't care what I have to go through, what I have to overcome, what I have to do, bro. I'm going to become a consistently profitable trader. I'm going to be making 10K plus a month. Like, period. Like, period, bro. Because why not, bro? I'm not trying to live in this house forever. I'm not trying to live in the hood forever. I'm not trying to have to worry about bills forever, bro. Can I do this? Can I go here? I'm trying to have a life, bro. I'm trying to travel and not feel guilty about it. I'm trying to swipe my credit card and it's like $2,000 in expenses and I can afford it. And it's not a big deal. I planned for it. I budgeted it. But all of that happens, don't all of that comes to be once you got the money coming in and you're smart with it, which I already know that I'm going to be. So I don't have to worry about that front, right? And that's the thing. It's like I always, not always, but like a part of me, relatively recently, I started to look at all of these successful people with money, but they have or bad financial, like they don't know how to deal with money. They don't pay taxes. They don't do all of this shit. And it's like, and I'm just like, bro, like if I got my hand on even like a fraction of what these niggas got, I'm never going back broke. It would be borderline impossible. I understand taxes. I understand what's important in life. Like I'd never go back broke. And so it's just so like I like to all the sports players that made millions and then went bankrupt, I don't feel bad for you. I don't know a single basketball player, so I was gonna say like, they make money. I don't feel bad for you. Filing Chapter 11, I don't care. Antonio Brown filing for bankruptcy, that's your fault. I'm not like I genuinely have no remorse for somebody who worked so hard, had it, and then went stupid with the money, and then now you're filing for bankruptcy. Like, no, there's nothing wrong with splurging, spending money on things that probably you might not have to or need to do, but it's like you should be smart enough to have some fucking investments to back up everything, bro. Like, I couldn't imagine. I don't know how much Antonio Brown made over his stint in the NFL. Let's just say it was only 20 mil. I know it's way more than that. $20 million, which really means $10 million after taxes. $10 million? And he made so much more than that. $10 million after taxes, and you're filing for bankruptcy. What? You're dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb. Because, oh my God, this is my video, so I'm gonna do whatever I want. I had $10 million, bro. You know the first thing I'm gonna do? Rental properties. Buy a whole bunch of rental properties. You know how they be like, buy the block back, you gonna see me every day. I'm about to buy the block. Like, I will literally buy houses in the hood. I will literally do that. Section 8 housing, I would literally do that. Or just like my own thing. I would literally do that. But bruh, first thing I'm doing, I'm buying land, I'm buying properties like that can appreciate, even if it's land. Shit, bro, I'm buying foreclosure homes for the cheap. It could be fire damage, water damage. It don't care. It costs 300K to fix the entire house. Here you go. Get some bread. Then it's a fire ass location by like a college campus or something, or like something like that. Something that where it's going on, bro. Like you can make so much monthly income. But anyway, I get excited about the opportunities that come once you have money, because it's like endless, bro, once you have money, right? Like the business ventures that you can do, and it's like once you already have your own bread and it's relatively consistent, um you don't have to, you're not desperate. So you don't have to sign something like a horrible 360 deal, right? Like you can negotiate, get a good lawyer, be like, okay, I like this, I don't like that about this contract, can we negotiate? You can go back and forth if you want to, and then you can like get the best kind of contracts, best kind of deals. You're patient because you don't have to be in a rush. And if things fall through, money was lost, but you not broke. You know what I mean? Like, it's just pristine, bro. I just can't wait to uplift my life. That's all I'm saying. And these things, like these milestones, is like the fast track there. You know, all I have to do is just admit that I'm wrong about a trade and not be salty about it. That's literally all I have to do. Because there's nothing else that I could say that I need to adjust like analytically. Like, oh, I am going to take bad setups, make mistakes, errors, even. But that's something that can be like, that's okay. That's normal. I'm human. Um, but like if I'm retaliating and do that, like that's not okay at all. Like that's like, you know what I mean? Like you lose two trades in a day, that's $200. But it's like we've had so much data that shows that we can make $1,000 in like 2 weeks. So if we lose $200 today, okay, maybe an additional 2 extra days, and then we're maybe 2 4 days, and then we're back to where we were, and then maybe even more. Then so you know what I mean? And so it's just like, just all I have to do now, sounds so easy, is be okay with not being right and the market showing you that you were wrong, and feeling the emotions. Maybe I feel hurt, maybe I feel pain, maybe I feel so salty, like why did I take that trade? Maybe all those things are happening. Have those emotions, that's perfectly normal, but not try to be a superhero. Not try to prove that no, I may have been wrong about this trade, but watch this trade, I'm gonna be right on it, and then I lose that trade. No, 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 okay, this trade, and then I lose that trade. No, 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 and then cycle over, and the $1,000 profit that I had is all gone. Bro, I'm tired of that, bro. Like, so this is cool, but we got to keep on going. We're still not eligible for the payout. We still got to keep on going. 1,600 is the goal. You know what I mean? Like I need 600 more dollars. So it's like, bruh, we not finished. This is just the beginning. So, but yeah, this is a long ass video, but I'm tired, bro. I got an appointment soon too, and I got to film. Fuck, I'm done tired. But either way, that's gonna be the end of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.